All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you check out the music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. If y'all missed the live stream yesterday, it was crack. Check it out. We did a Hip Hop 101 live stream. If you missed it, it's in the Hip Hop 101 playlist. We talked about Offset trying to do the impossible with Cardi B and the cancellation of DJ Vlad. So if you missed it, was an interesting conversation, interesting topic. But let's move on. Kodak Black trying to basically get his sentence commuted by Donald Trump. Now, if you didn't hear or see my video yesterday, Kodak Black is trying to sue the Federal Bureau of Prisons for mistreatment. Now, let's just kind of go over a brief overview of what happened. He went to jail for trying to buy a firearm while having a pending felony case. Now, that pending felony case got to do with a young girl in South Carolina. I'll leave it at that. You can look it up for the rest. And instead of having one of his homeboys buy a firearm, he tried to buy one with a pending felony. Now, he already had a history, you know what I'm saying? So they hit him with a sentence of, I think, 48 months, and the judge sentenced him to a level 2 prison, which is a minimum security prison. Long story short, he ended up in a maximum security prison, level 4, and usually people that get caught with that charge serve 18 months for that charge. But Kodak Black, once again, he has a pending case, he has a criminal history, so they gave him 48 months. So he's done, I can't exactly remember how many months he done, but he's asking for a sentence to be commuted. Now, some people in the hip-hop community, the black community, somebody in the comment section the other day said hip-hop is not our culture. We don't have a culture. Hip-hop is our culture. It's not R&B, it's just not rap. Just to interject for a minute, it's not just that. It's a way of life, it's a style, it's clothes, it's swagger, it's a persona, it's everything. Hip-hop is a culture that we built as black Americans. Now, you can make a case that the white man and Jewish people have took over the culture, but still, we still create what's hot and what's not. All right? But, to move on, Kodak is now asking Trump to get, to end his sentence, to cut his sentence short. Now, he still got a pending case in South Carolina. And them prison guards been beating him up. Now, what happened was, if my memory serves me correctly, and somebody in the comment section check me if I'm wrong, all right? He got into a prison fight in Miami. That's was the prison he started at, and he was supposed to get transferred to another prison. He got into a fight. He said that somebody drugged him, and he ended up grabbing a prison guard's balls or hurting his balls. And ever since then, them prison guards in Miami been on his head. Then they transferred him to a maximum prison in Kentucky. And they got, just like they got the blue code on the street, they got the CEO code, the correction officer code, in the prison system. So they gave him a good word in Miami, allegedly, that give Kodak the Beats by Dre. So allegedly in Kentucky, the guards been giving him the Beats by Dre for hurting one of their guards down there in Kentucky, in Miami. So ever since then, he said that they've been mistreating him, beating him. He's a Hebrew Israelite these days, and said they won't let him see his rabbi. Said they leaving him in isolation without the opportunity to use the bathroom. He's boo-booed, he peed on himself, and he living that hard life. And ain't nobody fault but him. I know he grew up in the projects, he grew up a little ignorant and all that, this, that, and the third. I get it. But when you disrespect Nipsey Hussle, a guy that's died, and then try to get at his girl, and you kept saying ignorant stuff, talking about hip-hop legends like Sticky Fingers, and saying all that ignorant stuff, even if you doing it for the gram, just for more views, people take that shit serious. Even if you trolling, people take that to heart. So most of the hip-hop community on the threads I've been reading, they don't have no ill will towards Kodak Black. They basically saying he getting what he deserved. Do I necessarily agree with that? Absolutely. But then again, he still is a brother. And, hopefully, after he go through this situation, he get exonerated in his case in South Carolina, he straighten up and stop being ignorant. He been out back and forth to jail, through his teenage years. You got to ask yourself, do dudes like that like going to jail? Do we like it? You know what I'm saying? And obviously, he in a maximum security prison. So it ain't like you in the feds joint, like, Kwame Kilpatrick getting to sit in the front yard and feed the birds for white-collar crime. He in a maximum security prison where they only get like an hour sometimes to go outside and eat and all that. So mentally, mentally, that can mess somebody up forever. You can never get over those mental hurdles. If you ever seen the documentary that Jay-Z did on Khalif Browder, go check that out. Before he got his money for being wrongfully incarcerated, he was so paranoid and mentally messed up from his time at Rikers Island that he took his own life. Our prison system does not rehabilitate. Nor white, nor black, nor Arabic, no matter what ethnic background you got, it doesn't rehabilitate. In other countries, they're rehabilitating. I think people starting to realize America ain't a first world country. America operate like a second or third world country, to be honest, compared to other countries. That's giving, they're out here giving, COVID, corona checks, relief checks, $2,500 a month in some countries. And we got $1,200 for several months. And I think people starting to realize that America ain't that great. And other, where Rocky got in trouble at, I forget where it was. He got in prison, was it Sweden or whatever, up there? Their prisons are meant to rehabilitate. Seriously. Their prisons are meant to rehabilitate. They get them schooling programs. They come out better human beings. In our system, you come out worse. It's just a countdown till you get killed or you go back. And that's the honest truth. So, should Donald Trump do it? Well, depends on what he's looking like in the polls. If he ain't looking too good in the polls, he might have to. He's supposed to, exonerate, or he's supposed to free Kwame Kilpatrick, Detroit mayor. Last minute, we all thought he was getting free in Detroit. We making videos, we pouring up, drinking. People saying, white people say, why are you happy for Kwame Kilpatrick? Because there's been 1,000 white people that's done a lot worse than Kwame Kilpatrick, right? They've done a lot worse, and they got a slap on the wrist. See, they always want to ban us and make us the precedent and make us the example. That's one thing I don't like. That's the truth. And then, if he really want to get votes and he really want to separate himself from Biden, one thing Biden can't do, Biden can't free nobody. He can't exonerate nobody. He can't commute nobody. He can't do that. So if Donald Trump want to do that, he want to free Kwame, he want to free Kodak Black, that's a quick way to turn some people votes. That's a quick way to turn some people votes. And me personally, should he? Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's been a lot of other people that's been in these situations, that a lot of these guys that that want to get freed, and they got slaps on the wrist, or they didn't get no slap at all. So hopefully, for Kodak Black, he learned from this. Hopefully, they get him out of there before he mentally done. But it's on his own fault. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out our music entertainment playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video questions. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App is CJ Goodfella. I'm just talking about CJ Good 313. Excuse me. $, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. We go.